Okay guys, we got the electronics box cover off, and we also have the top of the transmission cover off too. That's your neutral switch right there. And there's the top of the transmission. We have it draining. The drain hole, I'll show you where the drain is in a minute. But I have to put this on the floor, on the lift so it's level, because there's still a little bit of fluid in there. Now, while I have that off, I'm going to do a shifter pawl adjustment if it is needed also. So let's get the bike on the floor jack, on the floor lift. Okay guys, here, let's bring that up just a bit. All right, now we're in first right now, okay? Some people call those a shifter dog. That's what I call it. That's your shifter pawl. P-A-W-L. So see right now, that's in first gear. Now we're going to flip it in neutral. Okay, that's in neutral. Now we're going to put it in second. We'll move the tire a little bit. Okay, so that's in second gear. Now we're going to put her in third gear. Okay, that's in third gear right now. As you see, it's adjusted perfectly. See how it's even on both sides? Wait, let me get a pointer. Okay. See how it's even on both sides? So mine does not need adjusted. Now the nut. Okay, your nut that you would want to adjust is that guy right there, where the pick is pointed to. So I'll be honest with you, I thought it needed adjusted. And here it doesn't. My damn camera's sliding. Hold on a minute, guys. And I got this laying on a bucket and on a piece of foam. All right, now that's in third gear. Let's flip her in second gear. Okay, that's in second. Move the tire a bit. See how I'm moving the tire? That's second. Now we're going to flip her in first. Okay, that's in first gear. Now I'm going to flip her in neutral. First. That's first. Neutral. Second. Third. So it doesn't need adjusted. I'm telling you, this motorcycle is in such great shape, man. I lucked out when I got this. I mean, it's probably off maybe a 1/16 of an inch. This side here, that's maybe an 1/8. That side there's a 1/16, but that's good enough. I'm not going to mess with that. I'm not going to touch that. We'll leave that. We'll leave it bees. But yeah, then the bolt that you want, this outer nut here. Okay, see this nut right here? You'd have to loosen that, and then you have an Allen key that'll go in there, and that's supposed to move that from side to side until you get it right. Now let me show you where the drain hole is for the transmission. See where it's draining out of? That's also a little, that's this little guy right here. That's also a, requires an Allen wrench. It's almost empty. There's actually, I actually didn't get much out of there. See what's in that little wax container? That's what's coming out of there. So it probably needs it. You know, this, according to what I understand, you're not supposed to put more than 22 ounces in here. So, and it also looks like all my gears are in great shape. I'm honestly surprised that shifter pawl does not need adjusted. I thought it needed adjusted. I mean, you know, guys, well, like I told you, when I got this motorcycle, it only had 1,050 miles on it. It had the original tires on it. You know, the guy that had this before me, he didn't watch it at all. He didn't maintain it. The horn vibrated loose. The ignition switch probably vibrated, it come off. The voltage rectifier vibrated and came off. He didn't maintain the aluminum on it whatsoever. It took me almost 1 year to polish all the aluminum. Let me show you guys where I put the horn at, by the way. This is a car horn I put on this. That's where I put the car horn. The car horn's stuffed in there. It's crammed in there. Along with them big ass battery. Those are #1 battery cables that I got on there. So, alright guys, this is really, it's straightforward. We're going to put the fluid in there, then we're going to clean that up a little bit. We're going to clean that area off. I'll have everything exposed, and I'll find out the torque specs, and I'll tell you guys what the torque specs are on there and everything. Okay, the appropriate amount of oil to go in that transmission is 20 fluid ounces. And the bolts that or the fasteners that fasten down the top are 9 foot-pounds. Okay guys, this is your drain hole right here. Now what we're going to try to do is we're going to try to put the because it's done draining oil. So I am going to try put it back in. Why in heaven's name aren't you going back in, you son of a... Okay, got our angle. Guys, I'll tell you what, man, this is a pain in the ass. I got it out with no problem. Seems like I'm having an issue getting it back in. I think I got it started. Okay, where's my little extension? I'm using a 1/4-inch drive, by the way. The socket size, guys, I don't know. I do these by eye. I think it's 3/16. You know what? I have a long set. Why ain't I using it? Let me go get my long one. Okay, baby. Got the long one. I specifically got this sucker for this purpose right here. Man, I can't even get it out now. Okay, since that's a 3/8 drive, I have my adjuster from 1/4 inch up to 3/8. I like using a 3/8, man, because or a 1/4 inch, because a 3/8 forces it too much. You know, and I don't want to force this at all. Because trust me, guys, I snapped a lot of bolts in my time, man, and I don't want to force this guy here too much. Okay, now we're going to put the other socket on there, the shorter one. No, that's still ain't working. Okay, that's pretty tight. All right, guys. Now, it takes 20 ounces, not 22 ounces. So, on the side of the bottle here, you pour it in up to 20 ounces. And you could actually see in there with a flashlight. We have to break the top too. That's something different. Let me get a knife, we'll break the top. Because we don't want that piece of aluminum foil going inside the transmission. So, man, does it smell. This is red also. Let me see. I'm going to have to get a funnel, guys. Otherwise, I'm going to spill that all over the place. Alright, we got a funnel. Make sure we got the right stuff. And here we go. See what we got in there so far. So let me see. This is 1 quart. I believe 32 ounces is in 1 quart. So you minus 20 off of 32. That'll be, there should be 12 ounces left in this. So we got a ways to go. Alright, what does that bring us to now? Oh, we're getting there. We're almost at it. Probably just a bit more. Okay, I don't know if you guys are going to pick that up. And see, that's right around where the 12 is. So I'm going to put this on a level surface and check it out. Okay, I can actually pour a little bit more in. Alright, now let's I think we're good. I think that's 12. I think 12 ounces remain. So see, that's where the 12 is. Because the contents of this is 32 fluid ounces. Recommended 20 ounces goes in the transmission. So 20 minus 32, that'll leave you with 12 left in here. So I think we're good. And yeah, okay. No, we don't want no disco stuff. Give me that. Put that guy right there. I'm going to clean my hands. I'll give you guys a shot of the inside. You know, so what happens is when your gears start moving, that starts bathing around, and you know, it sprays everything up inside there. If you put more than 20 ounces in there, I understand that it'll leak. It'll come out of possibly your vent hose. Now we're going to clean everything up here, and we're going to put that top back on. Okay guys, I got the cover back on. I didn't put the neutral switch connection on yet because I want to clean it up. I want to clean it up with some, either some, probably not acetone, probably alcohol. Get some of that grease off. And I also put a dab of 272 red Loctite on the bolts. Some people may not agree with that. I also put gasket dressing on the gasket where the lid's going to contact. That way there, in case of the gaskets, it has a couple micro openings. The gasket dressing will seal that up. And I tightened the fasteners down by hand because I can't get a torque wrench in there. So I tightened them up around 9 to 10 pounds by the feel of my hand, which for that part, it's good enough. You may not want to do that, but for me it's good enough. So we got the transmission changed, or the transmission oil changed. I'm sorry, I'm a little tired, guys. It's like 2:30. And I'm going on probably 17 hours without any sleep, so I'm going to call it a day. And maybe tonight I'll come down, we'll take the fender off, we'll start taking all the aluminum parts off that fender, and get it ready to weld the holes up.